I want to show you how to make my go-to salmon. This is the easiest thing to make. It's such a great lunch or a nice dinner if you want to do that, and it's just a few things. Salmon, get a nice fillet of salmon, skin on, olive oil, cracked black pepper, Dijon mustard, paprika, giardiniera, and you have a go-to easy lunch. That, by the way, is all protein, so super good to eat. We're gonna start with just a nice baking tray, nothing fancy. And then these are the two giardinieras I mentioned. So this is a Marconi hot giardiniera, which for all you Italians out there like myself, love. And then there's another type of giardiniera by Mezzetta, which is heavily cauliflower based. So what I do is I take the one with all the cauliflower, I throw it in a food processor, pulse it for a few times, and then combine it with the Marconi, and then I get that. This really good mix of the two giardinieras, because they're both good, but when you combine them, they're even better. And this is called instant flavor. So you don't need to be worried about making some fancy sauce. All your flavor is right in there. So here's how we do this. We don't want the salmon to stick to the pan, so olive oil is another ingredient that we have. Just kind of back and forth. And what you want to do is wiggle it around a bit in the olive oil. And the way you're going to get the skin crispy is by having it react right to the baking pan. So now olive oil the top just like you did the pan. And why don't you take a nice dollop of Dijon and plop it on the salmon. Perfect. And now you need a basting brush. Or you could use your fingers too, I've done that. Next is going to be cracked black peppercorns. Okay. So take your granda and start grinding it. Love it. And keep going, because I love pepper.
All right.
And by default, you love pepper. Perfect.
Okay.
Done. The paprika. So just take some in your hand and just sprinkle. Perfect. Don't be afraid. No, you're good. There's your flavor. That's it. That is it. So 400 degrees, 15 minutes, basically how you cook fish. That's it. Let's take a look. All right. And voila. Look at that. So good. So you see the nice paprika has browned. You see the yellow mustard, and some of this great white foamy juice is telling you the salmon's cooked, right? Because the natural juices are coming out. And there we have the nice crispy skin on the bottom. Okay? And I just serve it just with the giardiniera all over the top, getting the nice oils from the peppers all over the fish. I just want to point out this wonderful hot pepper oil. So imagine taking this fish and the peppers all in the bite. It's going to be so good. So let's break this open and see. I love this. Woo! It's got a kick.
Very good, thank you.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.